All right, how is everybody doing? It's good to be back recording, streaming, doing videos. It took me a little bit here. I had to make some changes here, buy some new stuff, get my new PC set up, going again. Um, and we currently sit here playing some Minecraft now. And I think that what I want to do is I want to try to build a huge medieval village, and it's going to probably take me a while. I'm going to try to do it solo. I might have some people come on and play as guests every now and then, but for the most part, it'll be me doing a lot of it. And if we go in here in a second, and I will show you what I've been working on, probably for about the last month and a half. It's taken me a little bit. I normally don't stream, so there's probably a good chance that I'm going to screw some of this up, so bear with me. But we will see how this goes here for the first one, and we'll let the journey begin. And let's go in here, and I will show you what I've been working on. All right, let it load in. All right, so it's pretty flat right now. Obviously, this did not load in like this when I initially started the world. So I had to do a lot of terraforming so far. I wanted to make sure that I got the groundwork laid down first. That way I can just build and collect resources for it. So you can kind of see how it looks all nice and neat over here, on around there. That post that you can see all the way down there, that's where it's going to stop. And I'll take you over there here in a second. I have to finish this side over here yet. Let's go drop some of this stuff off. See where the sun's at. My little setup for right now. Currently been working over here. The problem that I've been running into is I've been running out of blocks. The elevation that I put this at, but it was probably a little bit too high. So I've been having to fill it in. So we created a bay here. At some point, we're going to have to figure out where a village is and how we're going to get villagers over here. I have not strayed off or tried to find anything. So I don't know where they're even at. Right here is where the village is going to stop. Right here with this. So we are going to take right along this line here and run water to here. So the village will go over this way and around that way. Let's go over here. I will show you what we've done over here. This whole thing is surrounded by water, which I kind of like. On two parts of it was, so I had to build that stream over there we're going to make, and over here, once we get going, I got to figure out this over here. And I thought about maybe bringing it in as another bay area. I think that's what we're probably going to do. Less terraforming to do. But I've been working over here. Alright, so we don't have this part finished either. However, what we have been working on, I keep saying we, what I have been working on, is this stream right here. Which I thought was kind of a cool little addition. Comes down through there, it connects that over there, in through here, underneath, and I think I'm going to keep it like that. I kind of like that. Looks kind of sweet. So there's a lot of terraforming that I got to do. We got to, I think it's, what is it, a pillager tower over there. Those guys have been a pain in my ass. They just show up every now and then. I don't have any good tools. I don't have anything yet. So we're going to finish this all off here. Eventually we're going to build a huge monster wall around this place. And here's the stream that comes underneath that attaches it there. I need water access to get into the village from whichever direction, because I'm going to have to bring the villagers in. And probably build a railway system of some kind to get them up here. Normally before, when I've played, I usually just ship them in on boats. I keep it at water level, and it's easy. Well, we're too high for that. So that option is off the table. We have a little pit here that I don't know what we're going to use for. I have a mining system over here that we will go. I'll show you here. It's not finished or anything. It's nothing too crazy. We do have some diamonds and iron and stuff built up right now. Not using a whole lot of it because I don't know how big the mine system's gonna, or the railway system's gonna have to be to get these villagers here. But what I want to do is I want to get this all terraformed first and figure out where the villagers are, get them over here and get that set up. We're going to build a huge castle here. We're going to build a cathedral, all kinds of cool stuff. All right, let's go down here. Alright, got a little setup right here, nothing too crazy. Here's where I'm going for iron right now. As we make our way down. Found this cool little area. A lot of things have changed since I played this game too. So I'm still kind of learning on what's going on. Here's the start of the mining system. When we come down here and do a little more mining, I will explain to you kind of the setup of the mine that I decided to go with. Can't remember what it is that they call it, but it's so when you start mining, you literally will be able to see every block on either side. So I'm going to be able to see all the blocks go in here and so on and so forth. When this one starts, it'll go down this way, obviously, and I'll be able to see all the blocks going down, so we miss no diamonds going down. But this shit's taking a while, I'm not gonna lie. If anybody is in chat, please chime in. Let's go see if we can get some of this stuff done. I don't know how long I'm going to stream for tonight. Just see how far we get here. So because resources have been a problem and I didn't want to take it down, I really don't want to have to go over there every time to get blocks. We're working on taking down this hill right here for now. And I gotta mark this here somehow. That way I don't fall down in my life. I won't lie, we had I had a village with my kids. Oh, I'd say it was probably about 7 years ago, whatever, but it lasted. We probably had it going for 4 or 5 years, and we ended up losing it on one of the old Xboxes. Kind of lost interest in it, all that work after a while down the drain. Now I kind of got that itch again to start one back up and see how far we can get. They've added a lot of different stuff to the game, so I'm not going to be familiar with some of this stuff. We also have a spider spawner down there too. Now, I don't know, last time I found a spawner, it was a zombie spawner. I don't know how a spider spawner is going to work. So I got to look into that, because I don't know if they will climb the walls or not. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it to react the way that the zombie one did for XP. So I got to look into that. If not, I got to go searching for an XP spawner, because I need better tools. This stuff is not cutting it. It's taking forever. Got a lot of great ideas here. But when you're one person trying to terraform a whole huge area like this, it's taking me a little bit of time. Also, I've never really played on keyboard and mouse. This is the first time that this is the game that I was learning on, keyboard and mouse. Played a little bit of Sea of Thieves. Got myself a new mouse. It's a little bit easier to manage your inventory here. So that's a learning curve also for me. When we start to advance and start getting into more sketchy spots in the game, it's going to be interesting to see how well I can get my movement down without falling. I want to try to sit here and go and not die at all. Kind of like a hardcore mode. I thought about doing a hardcore mode, but I want to have some longevity to this. This isn't going to be one of those worlds where we're just trying to speed run it, or it's going to only take a year or so. I want this to be around for a while. I want to be able to post it so people can come in and take a tour of it. I think that would be cool, and put a lot of attention to detail. This is just the very beginning stages of it. I wasn't going to stream it or record this. I was going to start over, but I put a lot of work into this one, so I thought I'd just keep it, since we're so far away from accomplishing what it is that we want to. And to be honest with you, I'm the type of person that when I play these type of games, it's never done anyways. I like to always sit here and improve or switch things around. So there's a possibility that we set up the whole village with the villagers, and it's not where I like it, and we have to try to worry about moving them or stuff like that, which is fine. I'm in no rush with this game. There's a certain piece to this game that I enjoy. Alright, we gotta go back. And here's another problem. I know I could bring a chest over here and do all that. I just chose not to. Take a nice little walk back. Get my hand to rest too. I know you guys do this constantly on the keyboard. My wrist is not used to it yet. Gotta get some animal pins set up too. Food is... I mean, obviously there's animals around. I can get food at any time. I don't keep a whole lot on me. So I've been filling this box up. Once I get this chest filled up, then I go do some more terraforming over... Oops, I forgot some down here. I go do some more terraforming, kind of break it up in sections. I think if we get it full though, I can fill this up. I don't have a whole lot to go here to finish this backside up, and then I got that section over there, and that one over there is going to be the nightmare. But I think we're going to build a second bay coming in. I think that's going to be the option that we go with. I feel like we got plenty of real estate now to work with. We can always go that way if we need to, or here past the wall in this area. Is that them? Nope. So we got options, but I just kind of want to start with what we got laid out now. Also, I got to keep an eye out for those pillagers. They just spawn in out of nowhere. They keep scaring me, and I can't outrun them. Those guys are quick. I probably should have a better sword here. At least to try to fight them off. I have no armor or anything. I had one of them chasing me down. I had to parkour him in the mines. He took fall damage. I ended up getting the better of him, but he about got me. So currently we have not died yet in this world. If there is anyone in the chat though, please feel free to chime in a little bit here so I know that you are here. Hey, what's up, Krona? How you doing? Thanks for stopping in, man. Or lady, I guess. I can't take that for granted nowadays, can we? My first time really doing a live stream. I used to do it back in the day, so if there's any issues with the stream that you guys notice, feel free to chime in. That way next time I decide to do one of these, I can maybe fix it. Kind of new to some of this stuff. If you're just joining us, we're just doing a lot of terraforming. I'm just trying to get some resources right now. Once I make my way back over there, I'll kind of give you guys a little tour of what's going on. We don't have any structures or anything built yet. We're getting there, though. How long have I been playing Minecraft, or how long have I been playing this one here? Got to be a little more specific for me on that one. Oh, probably a month and a half, probably 6 weeks, I would say. I might have bit off a little more than I could chew, to be honest with you. But what I wanted to do was get all the land done first, and then start building. If you can see over here, this is going to be a good point. If you can look over there and see it all, I'm trying to terraform all that so it's all level, so I have a base to just kind of go with. I didn't want to build and then do more terraforming. Do more terraforming. I wanted to get it all kind of done first. So we got it kind of mapped out here. I don't know if you can see that all the way down there. That's where it's going to stop. Come along this river here. This river here. We're going to use this whole part in here. I do have some builds that I have used before that I do enjoy. The castle's pretty sweet. Yeah, dude, I did. And that's why it's taken me 6 weeks. I didn't want to use... I didn't want to do... I didn't want to use my diamonds or my iron. So yeah, I've done it all with stone. There's no... It's kind of weird. Like, would you think that I would be in kind of a rush to try to get it done, but I've just kind of sat back and just kind of enjoyed it, knowing that I got unlimited stone basically, and I really didn't want to have to go down and spend a lot of time for diamonds and iron right now, because I want to use what diamonds that I have. I want to use them and turn them into like the tools and stuff and enchant them. So once we get this done, next on the list is going to be finding a village somewhere and figuring out how we can ship 2 guys over here to start breeding them, so then we can start using the diamonds, if that makes any sense to you. Had a little bit of a hiccup there. I don't know if that meant anything. I felt a little bit of a lag. Oops. Yeah, and that's the thing is, it is a patience thing. You're right. And I know that this is going to be a long-term thing. I don't expect this to be done here anytime soon. So I figured I might as well just slow roll it and enjoy it. It's kind of a little bit of a peace thing for me too, man. I don't mind doing it. I did one before, and I built all the structures and did all that stuff, and come to find out it wasn't something that I really wanted, and it was a nightmare to go back and try to fix it once all the structures were built. So I want to make sure that this time I have enough land so I don't have to do that. Things became real tight, so I didn't have decent walkways. The villagers were all on top of each other. When shit hit the fan, I was killing my own villagers. I mean, it was a nightmare. So I do plan on doing a lot of this office stream. I'm not going to sit here, and I don't expect you guys to sit here and watch this every time. I don't expect that. But for the first video here, I wanted to kind of break it in and kind of give you guys an idea of what it is that I have been doing. And hopefully next time I go to stream, I haven't really set a schedule or anything. I might do it every night, but I also know that you guys might not want to sit here and watch this every night. Go ahead here and give me some more food. Corona, if you are still here, let me, you play? Alright, so I'm going to build a medieval village with a huge castle, cathedrals, marketplace, and I'm going to keep it like old school. Wood and stone type of stuff. I didn't know if I wanted to... I'm not going to use a whole lot of redstone. I'm not going to bog the system down doing that. I want everything, the farm and all that stuff, you got to do it by hand and keep it pretty old school, if that makes any sense. Barn with some animals, have some farmland here, bring in the villagers. I want to have a villager market where I have one of each villager that you can trade with, but then I also want the village to be alive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build houses for villagers. So if we create like a nitwit, they're going to be the ones that are going to be able to free roam in the village to keep it alive. That way, if something does go down, I don't have to worry about them because they're kind of useless, but I want the city to kind of feel alive. So that's what I want to do with that. You play on Java or you play on Bedrock? You can play both. That's kind of cool. The only reason that I ask is I would also like to maybe do a stream with some other people. I think it's a little more interesting, and plus it would help with some of the work. If you are interested in doing something like that, I don't know what you have. I have the Microsoft app. Leave your name down there or something. I can get a hold of you. I don't have anything really set up as far as how I would get a hold of you. I really don't know how to do that, to be honest with you. But if you would be interested in something like that, just leave why is this not working? Way to get a hold of you, and I might reach out to you. There we go. If you'd be interested in something like that. Oh, I don't want that many. I was supposed to play with my son. He doesn't have Java. He only has Bedrock. I was going to switch. The reason why I'm asking is not mind playing is because we're going to have to somehow figure out a way to talk. And the only way I can do that is through Xbox app. I don't have Discord or anything. So that's up to you. If you have something that would be able to do that, it would be pretty sweet to have at least a second set of hands here. If you want to go ahead and just send me a friend request, Weasel Zipper is my name. Or I don't know if Chrona's yours or how you want to go about that. And after we're done, I can accept that and then we can just go from there. If that's what you want to do. I don't really have a set streaming schedule. It's just kind of when I do it. I usually work till about 3 o'clock. Some days I have the kids, some days I don't. I don't like to set a schedule. You just never know. Life happens. So that's up to you, however you want to go about it, Krona. Do answer this for me. Does everything looks like it's solid? Sound good? Video quality good? Thanks. Oh, I appreciate that. I'm a little worried on it because my streaming PC is a little bit older of a PC, so I don't really know. The only videos that I could find on how to set stuff up were like 2025 videos, and this computer doesn't have a whole lot of those settings, so I've been using my FOV in settings. Okay, explain that to me, what that is. Is that an actual Minecraft here? Is that what you're saying? You're saying I should turn up something in Minecraft? My field of view? Like that? What's it at here? Normal? Try this. Oh, it kind of just... Let me know if that looks a little better. To me, it kind of like tunnel visioned it a little bit. If not, let me know if that works. I never thought about that. Or should I go a little bit more on it? I've never really messed with that. Alright. We'll leave it like that for right now. Then if off a stream, I'll go back in there and I'll see if I can't fine-tune that a little bit more. I appreciate the advice though, man. Oh, is that? I want to get that. Can we get down there? As you can tell, I don't have a whole lot of coal. Can I get the fuck back up? Let's go. Oh, yeah. It's all gonna fall in the fucking water, isn't it? Nope. Is it all gonna sink? There we go. Michael Phelps, that shit. Ah, there we go. Nice. Got it. That wasn't too bad. That does actually help a little bit better as far as the field of view. I do kind of like that. A little wonky at first. I wasn't used to it when you're used to playing the game for so long. So, Corona, how do you want to go about this? You going to send me an invite? Do you have Microsoft stuff? Xbox stuff? The bar at the bottom smaller? Okay. I'll check into that after. I will definitely look into that. You can only play Bedrock right now? Gotcha. But you're saying down the road, though, there's a possibility that you're going to be able to play Java? And see, that's the problem with playing Java is not everybody can. Bedrock, everyone can play. And I really wanted to switch it back over to Bedrock. I probably should have, but... Yeah, and that's, well, see, and that's the dilemma that I had, is do I play Bedrock, which everyone can play, or do I play the better version? And I chose playing the better version by myself right now. I was hoping that somewhere along the lines I could maybe get a couple people that tune in that maybe want to join. Maybe a long shot, but... I would have everyone join in on this one. Because I'm locked in on this one. I don't like to sit here and stream myself between two different ones. If that's your question. So yes, I am open to the possibility. Well, actually, I mean that was kind of the plan. It was never going to be just strictly a solo. Here, does it? Does it sound really good? I appreciate that. Audio's not my thing, and I had it fits with it. And I had to figure out how to get it to connect. Can you hear it still? Because I think my other one was on. I don't know why. Let me know if you can still hear it. It's just a Blue Yeti. And I went in and I can't remember the guy's name. I'd like to give him a shout out if I could remember it. And I just basically took his settings off of what he did for his. I just took it off of some guy's video. Oh, here we go. Oh, shit. Hell broke loose. Come on. I thought I saw a spider somewhere. Okay, so if they let you sleep... Oh, let's go get that son of a bitch. So I don't know what happens in thunderstorms if you try to stay out. Does that allow all these guys to come back out? Is he still hostile? Uh-oh. Oh. Bad. I thought I was going to be in trouble there, I'm not going to lie. Fuck it. Oh, stone sword. Oh, shoot. Here. Skelly somewhere. Yeah, and so here's my thing with that. There is definitely a cave there, and there's one over there somewhere. I got to be careful where I put the villagers because I've had problems before, and I don't know if it's still the case. If you put the market or their houses over top of something like that, I do believe that they won't go to sleep. Is that a thing? Because they're so close that they feel threat? I don't know. This is my first go at with Java too, so I don't know if things are different. So, anyways, knowing that there's a cave there, I will probably eventually dig down and try to smoke those bastards out. Just because stuff like that bothers me. I don't want to be going through the village one day when there's people all over the place. When I go off a sound and hear that every time. Even if you can only just play Bedrock right now, Corona, I would still like you to at least still send an invite. We can still keep in touch. Oh, FIFA? Okay. Oh, man. Okay. I forgot, you know, that's so... So did this pop up? You got a notification? Is that how this happened? I do miss those career mode videos though, and we are not done with those, by the way. I am just waiting for the new one. I know it's a little bit of ways. Sweet. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Well, I appreciate you for tuning in. I didn't know how well doing Minecraft on this channel was, because that is basically what I did start the channel around, was the FIFA stuff. And I mixed in a couple other games there that I did like to play, but my bread and butter was the career mode stuff. And I do enjoy it, and that is not a thing that I'm definitely not going to do anymore. I'm just going to wait for the new one to come out right now. And the you know how I get in those games too. I needed a game a little more laid back and chill, where I'm not constantly yelling, feeling like I'm going to give myself a heart attack. Because I get into those. And if you have followed them for any amount of time, you know how I get and how I feel about my career modes. So, since you were from the FIFA stuff, let me ask you this, because I want to be able to have a couple of different games on here, because I feel like with the FIFA stuff, once I do one career mode, unless there's any reason that I need to go back, or I want to do a couple season one, or any reason like that, a lot of my FIFA stuff is a one season thing. And if I do how I normally do it, it was a game a day, I think it was. It gets over pretty quick. I need something to kind of fill that gap. Is this something that you would like to? You should go pro club. You should do a pro clubs. Okay, I'm not familiar with that. Go ahead and explore. What's the pro clubs? That is a mode I have not done. Which I will look into if you're suggesting it, by the way. I've just never done it before, so I'm not really familiar with it. I used to do the FIFA Ultimate Team way back in the day, and I won't lie, it became quite expensive for me. You can imagine how I It's a FIFA you can play with a team and make your own player. Oh. Okay, so we're following a journey of one player. Okay, so when you do that, can you control the whole team, or are you just controlling your player? It's online. Okay, so is it kind of like the NBA game where you go to the park or whatever it is, the rec center, and they put you on teams? Or do you have one certain team that you always play with? Like I play one game with a certain set of people, and then the next game I log out or do whatever, and then I play with different people. I'm assuming that's probably what it is. And your character grows. Okay. That actually doesn't sound too bad. So what you do is you build up your player then, and you gotta learn skill moves and all that stuff. And I'm assuming that your pool of games or players that you're playing with is based off of what your rating is then. I've never seen the NBA one done, so I'm just kind of guessing on that. I have seen a couple guys do it. I never really got into that because I'm not much of a basketball gamer. I think that the FIFA one takes more skill, to be honest with you. I played basketball, but I love soccer. I just think that there's more skill involved in it, I'll be honest with you. I think that the high drama is something that I enjoy. So, is it it's 11 on 11, huh? Oh man, that was my face. Oh, give me a second here. Oh, give me 1 second here. I gotta fix that. Oh. And it has divisions too. I tell you what, man, I am gonna definitely check that out. It does sound kind of fun. I used to play the Ultimate Team one. You know, where you get the cards and all that stuff. And I got really hooked on that. That does sound kind of interesting, though. I'm not gonna lie. That would be almost chaotic with 11 on 11. You gotta have a goalie too? Because that would be insane. So, are the games... I got a bunch of questions for you now. So, are the games higher scoring because you have a person back there in goal? and probably really shit defending. Okay. So obviously it's going to go off of what position your character is then, depending on who you put into a game. So it's probably going to be really hard to find certain people. If let's say that the player pool is nothing but strikers, you're obviously not going to be able to have 11 on 11, right? Because they just have nothing but strikers. So you're going to have a very wide range of people wanting to play, right? Because I'm assuming you can't really change your guys around a whole lot. I mean, I'm sure some your midfield players can play certain different spots, I would imagine. But you're not going to have a striker playing goalie or defense or anything like that, I could imagine. No. You can make different presets and have one for different positions. Okay. Okay. So does that, so when you say different presets, so does that mean when you go into a game it'll say, okay, we're looking for a defender, do you want to use your defender preset? Is that kind of what you're saying? Okay. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I never looked into that part of it, just because I like to just take my Manchester United team and roll with them. Also, another thing that I was thinking about doing. Yeah, I will probably around this time, Tuesday. Yeah, I appreciate you. Are you taking off then? Is that what you're saying, Corona? And I'll probably just do little streams like this. I'm not going to go here for 3 or 4 hours right now, just because we're doing a whole lot of terraforming. Forgot my tools. Oh, it's 12 a.m. for you. Okay, so you're across the pond. Gotcha. Yes, I will definitely be on around this time. I might actually try to get on a little bit sooner here because I do know that a lot of you guys are from over there, and I do. Oh, I got to take that into consideration. To be honest with you, I do appreciate you for stopping by, though, man. And I will be on tomorrow. We can talk more about this. I'm gonna maybe if I find some time, do a little bit of research on it, and we could talk about it. Don't forget though to send me a friend invite. Maybe we can do some future gaming together. I probably won't actually be on too much longer anyways. NBA Finals Game 5 is on tonight. I would like to probably catch some of that. I just kind of wanted to get it off. Can you send a friend invite? Just on your Xbox, just type in Weasel Zipper, man. That's my name is the same as it is here on the stream, and just send me a friend request and I'll see it. If not, I could remember your name here. I'll pull it off the stream and see if I can't send you one if you have Xbox. If it's too late for you right now tonight, you don't have to worry about it, man. Just do it whenever you whenever it's convenient for you. Probably make my way through these shovels here anyways and wrap it up probably for tonight. I don't even know what time it is. It's 6 o'clock my time here. That way I can get ready for the game. I forgot about you guys down here. It's alright, you got time to figure it out, man. You can get some sleep, and I will definitely be on. You obviously can see when the stream's on, so it's not like we're not going to cross paths here sometime soon. You could figure it out and get it to me. I do. That works. That works. That works. That works for me. I appreciate you for stopping by, man. I really do. Like I said, I'm trying to go a little different avenue here with some of this stuff for right now till the FIFA stuff comes out, and I figured I'd try to give it a go. And if anything, you kept me company here, so I'm not just sitting here doing this bored out of my mind. Well, so here's what it is, and I will show you tomorrow what it is. I don't know if I would say really good at it. I have something that's going to help. And I've had this for a while and I want to use it. So if you tune in tomorrow, I'll show you what it is. I don't have it out right now, and I'm not going to take the time to go dig it out, but I will for tomorrow. It's basically kind of like a blueprint of a medieval village with structures and stuff that you can build. It's got multiple different things in it, and it looks badass, and I want to recreate this in my own world. I want to take it off of paper and put it into Minecraft is basically what I want to do. And that's the whole point of this. I've had this for a long time, and I'm tired of looking at it. I want to play with it. I want to play in game with it. So that's what the plan is. Yeah. You said it's midnight over there? Okay, so yeah, there is a 6-hour time difference. I get off work at, let's see here, 3 or something. I will try to get on be about 9 or 10 o'clock your time. I'm going to try. That might be a little early for me here, but if I can get home quick enough, I can do that, and I'll have that book ready, and I'll show you basically kind of what it is that I'm looking at. Yes. And that's going to be another problem, and that's why I would like to have someone kind of help me, because we're going to have to get our ass down into mines and get a lot. But, and then to build stuff where we got to convert the blocks over and do all that stuff, I got some tricks and stuff that we can do for that too. Like I said, I've done something like this before in the past and we lost it. So I kind of have an idea of where to start. But I want to take what we did before when I was playing with my kids, and I want to take it to that next level. I want to take it to the one where you're like, oh my goodness, that's one of the best builds I've ever seen in my life. And that's where we're going to go with it. Just think, and I didn't show you, you're going to have to start over and watch the beginning of this to see the layout of the land, because I forgot to go back through and show you the amount of material that we're just going to need just to build the wall. Because if you think about it, if we build it 4 or 5 high and make some cool designs in it, and then we make like a walkway going through it that's like 4 or 5 rows deep, we're going to need a lot. That's just for the wall, let alone all the structures in there. But it's going to be epic, man. It's going to take a while, but it's going to be epic. It's going to be something that we look back on and we're going to be proud of. Oh, shoot. About did that, didn't we? Here I got talking, not paying attention, and about walk. Thank God it would have been into water. That's it for the shovels. Alright, I'm going to make it over here to base right now before we end up calling it. I'm shocked that we haven't seen those pillagers yet. Usually about every third day cycle or something, I see them walking around here. And I haven't seen them yet. So they're due any time. But I think that's where we're going to call it for today. First episode in the books. For those of you who tuned in, I do appreciate it. We will probably pick up streaming here, maybe the next day here, and keep chipping away at this. We'll do a little work off stream here while I watch the game and try to knock some of this out and figure out what we're going to do from there. We might have to do some exploring to find a village, and then once we find the village, figure out how we're going to get 2 of them over here so we can start the breeding process. First, I appreciate everyone who tuned in, and keep your notifications on. We will be doing this again. We'll see you in the next stream. Thank you.